Welcome to the AEW Collision post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that Bald Bro for the NYC.
Another Collision in the book. Great show, solid. I did not see a dead moment. Good professional wrestling on a Saturday night. That's what we used to as kids growing up, us older generation. But overall, your thoughts, man, before we jump into it.
Pretty good show. You know what? It's a typical Collision show, like heavy on the wrestling, heavy on the in-ring action. I like what we saw tonight, and we did see some progression, storyline wise here and there. But like I said, it's Saturday Night Collision. It's primarily about the in-ring action, and I think they delivered on that aspect tonight. And we'll get to it later. But you know what, man? It's been a theme not just in AEW but all across wrestling this year. I think the ladies have been carrying professional wrestling in the year 2025. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a good show, but man, that main event I think took a good show to a damn almost near a great show tonight. Exactly. I mean, but yeah, like I said, women's wrestling in 2025, man, it's alive and well.
Round of applause for the ladies. This show's for you, ladies. Let's start it off. Dustin Rhodes retains his TNT title, defeating Lee Moriarty. It was a solid match, man. I like Lee, man. I really hope it's just so many. I'm saying this every week about so many AEW wrestlers, but I mean this about Lee. I really hope he gets a time to, really get a good storyline, main character push, something like that. But Rhodes, we know where he's headed. The guy who he's running into came out afterwards, Kyle Fletcher, talking that talk. It's going to end up there. So I knew Dustin would win, but at his age, it's just incredible seeing him out there able to go to work. Now, I know people want to say, oh, Goldberg, he came out and wrestled. It's the same thing as Dustin Rhodes. No, you don't watch AEW. Dustin's out there all the fucking time. Yeah. He owns like 10 belts right now. I don't know who has more, him or Mercedes, So it's you're not watching the product. He's killing it right now. He's not looking old. He's holding his own, and he is the TNT champion. Your thoughts on this one, Bob, bro?
I love the story that they told with this match from start to finish. I mean, Lee Moriarty, if you haven't seen him wrestle before, he's a mat specialist. He's an in-ring technician. He'll find a weakness and he'll take advantage of that. He was working on the knee, working on the ankle, very, on and off throughout the entire match. So, Dustin's fighting from underneath from the get-go, but Dustin, over 40 years in the business, he'll find a way. What's his saying? Keep on stepping, and that's what he did during this match. I mean, great crazy sequence at the end. He hits the code red into the freaking crossroads, but great ring awareness by Lee Moriarty, gets his foot on the ropes, but Dustin just too much experience on his hands. He keeps on stepping to the win, and like you said, we know where this was going. Kyle lays out the challenge for that one-on-one match for the TNT title that he is rightfully owed, so it's official. Next Thursday night on Collision, it'll be Dustin Rhodes versus Kyle Fletcher in a Chicago street fight for the TNT championship. And let's see what happens, man. The Don Callis family is going to be lurking around. Now there's no DQ, but that doesn't mean that Dustin doesn't have it help in his corner. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I think it's time that we crown ourselves a new up-and-coming king, and I think it's time for the Protostar to be dawn in gold.
Definitely. Before we get to the next topic, shout out Emily TX over on TikTok. Trust me, I see a comment. We get into it. One more before that, but next up, the Bang Bang Gang. Well, not the usual Bang Bang Gang. We get while Colton Gunn is injured, Juice Robinson steps in, but it was still a solid match. Versus Big Bill and Keith, who I wish could get on a roll. Day 2, another team has potential. It's just not enough room for everybody to get W's. Bang Bang Gang gets the win. Your thoughts on this one, Bob, bro?
Fun tag team match, man. Listen, it's great seeing Juice back in action. And like I said, I feel my heart breaks for Colton. I mean, it sucks. Like the Guns, when 100% healthy, they could be one of the best tag teams, professional wrestling. But you know what? it's unfortunate what happened. So Juice stepping in, and I think they worked very well together. I mean, they've been in a faction for the past few years now, so they're comfortable with one another. And like you said, I mean, Big Bill and Brian Keith, that's just another set of guys that like you said, unfortunately, everyone can't get pushed at the same time. Not everyone can win at the same time, but hopefully their time comes in the near future. But the Bang Bang Gang moves on, and it will be the Bang Bang Gang versus FTR in the semis. I cannot wait for that match. But I think solid match all around. But listen, Juice, we love you, bud, but you need to grow that beard back, buddy. Like it's just a weird and tough look for you, right? I mean, you go from looking like the honeycomb, mascot to just clean like baby New Year. Like it's not a good look for you, boss. I respectfully just grow that back instantly, like tomorrow, okay, dude?
Definitely. But next up after that, it's funny, before this segment happened, it was all this controversy on the news. AEW, they didn't respond to Hulk Hogan. The funniest shit. This guy right here, Bald Bro, sent me a tweet that said AEW should open tonight's Collision with a graphic honoring Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing. Oh my God, Bald Bro, I appreciate your consistency on this matter here. But Tony Schiavone, he's out there and he gives the people what they want. Tribute to Hulk Hogan. Wasn't much, wasn't a video package, just a speech. It is what it is, man. Hogan did what he did. They gave props. It happened. Your thoughts on it, Bald Bro?
All right, Abe, let me run wild with this for a little bit.
Run wild. It's on you.
Look,
tag, I'm out.
Hey, are you happy now? Are you fucking happy now? Okay. A minute. You got a minute. You got the tribute right there. And it's Tony Schiavone, so it's perfectly fine. The man's worked with Hulk Hogan, over the years, and it's fine. It is what it is. It's the basic, get it out there, and it was done out of the way. But I already know what we're going to see. Oh, where was the fucking graphic? Oh, it wasn't enough. We didn't see his face. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing that AEW will do will ever make you fucking happy because you don't like the product. You don't watch the fucking product. So you got your tribute. Cool. Now go fucking whine and cry about something that you pretend hate about AEW for. Okay? It's over. Wow, they waited till their first television show since his passing to do the tribute. Patience is a fucking virtue. All right? God damn, man. Fucking whining and bitching all the past couple days about a promotion you don't give a fuck about. It's performative tribalism at its finest. You never cared about AEW doing the tribute for Hulk Hogan. It was just another gotcha moment. AEW bad. They don't know what they're doing moment. All right? Cut the bullshit out, okay? We see it right through it. All right? Now carry the fuck on to whatever sad, miserable task you got on next.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Bald Bro. He's live all night. Tune in. Well said, sir. Well said.
Tip your waitresses.
Tip the waitress, man. She deserves it.
Exactly.
Great segment. But moving on. Next up, the Max Caster Open Challenge was answered by someone close to home. His old friend, Anthony Bowens, came down to the ring with Billy Gunn ringside and defeats Max Caster, who that chant was going through the match. I don't know if people hear this. Bald Bro's kind of right about it. It's picking up steam. As stupid as it is, it's picking up steam, but not enough to get the win. Bowens gets the win, and afterwards, Bowens is going to town on Max Caster, but Billy Gunn pulls him off. For a second, Bowens creeps up behind Billy. I thought for a second he was going to lay him out, but he thought twice and left. There's a heel turn coming in Bowens' future. Your thoughts on this one?
Well, shout out to my group chat wrestling podcast co-host, the Wrestling Mark on Twitter. He called it perfectly. Like you could see the moment where the double turn happened right there. It's happening right in front of our eyes. Like Bowens is frustrated. He's pissed off. The singles run is not going according to plan. It's not to go. He calls himself the 5-2 player and all that. But you know what? Hasn't led to a lot of success so far in the past few months. So I think the frustration is mounting within Bowens, and you're starting to see him go on a little bit of a have a little bit of edge to him. Like you said, he beats Caster for the 1-2-3, but he wasn't done. He was trying to take him out. And like you said, he kind of hinted at, was he going to go after Billy? Thought twice about it, but something worth seeing, man. You know what? Let's be honest. I mean, Max didn't deserve that. He's just out here, trying to prove to everyone he's the best wrestler alive. And Bowens got the win, but he went a little overboard. So it's definitely a developing situation right there. But yeah, man, 5-2 player, man. Let's see if he keeps his cool next time, man.
Well, we will see what happened. And it's like every week we say this, and we're not lying, man. AEW has figured out something when it comes to multi-men matches because they are damn entertaining. And this one was that, to say the least. Henchicero, Lance Archer, the Infantry versus the Outrunners. Hologram, Tomohiro, 400K 8-man tag match, and the baby faces get the win. Call the local Red Lobster, tell them keep the cheddar biscuits baked all night because Magnum and Turbo just won 400K. Great match. Your thoughts on this, Bald Bro?
All right, first, before we talk about the match, Tony, every week you got these $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $400,000 matches on the line. I got one question for you, sir. Can I borrow $20, man? I'll pay you back next Tuesday. You can borrow $20, man. You got a little pocket change on you, man. Come on now.
Some backstage media passes. We're gonna be in Toronto. All exactly, out. Man. Come on, just something.
A couple media passes underneath the desk. And
it ain't even gotta be cash. That'd be cool.
Exactly. Hey, man, listen. Couple media passes, us getting experience, we'll take that.
We know Ricochet. He's cool. He shares our stuff, man. Exactly. Holla at him.
Exactly, man. But listen, great 8-man tag. I mean, like you said, they figured out a formula with these matches where whatever the cast of characters, the mix of whatever the match selection is, like they knock them out of the park all the time. I mean, and listen, it was the youngest men alive picking up the victory at the end. And you know what? Now with this tag team tournament, it's gonna be them versus the Young Bucks this Wednesday on Dynamite. And man, it's gonna be a great match. I think this might be the Outrunners' time for this tournament right here. They've been so close the last couple of times they face FTR. They are right there. They're on the cusp of greatness right there. And I think this tournament they're gonna cross the finish line. They will reach the summit. I think they will win this tag team tournament and face the Hurt Syndicate at Forbidden Door. That's my early pick right there. But like I said, fun 8-man tag match. Everybody showed out. Big Tom, Hologram, everyone in Infantry on my screen more often is definitely a good thing. Carly Bravo, Captain Sean Dean, always a welcome addition to television tapings. But like I said, unfortunately not enough for the youngest men alive tonight.
So looking at this bracket that they released, we got FTR, who have advanced already, versus Jet Speed. Bang Bang Gang, they've advanced, so their next round. Then on the other side, Outrunners, Young Bucks next week. And then Gates of Agony and Bro Dito. Your thoughts on that other side that hasn't been finished yet? Who gets to the next round like FTR in the Bang Bang Gang?
I got FTR winning in that match. It'll be a good match, but I think
no. On the other side, Outrunners, Bucks, and gotcha. Gates and Bro Dito. That hasn't happened yet. Those two matches.
Gotcha. I think, like I just said, I think Outrunners are going to beat the Bucks in a shocking upset. I still think the Bucks are reeling from All In losing their EVP status. I don't think they're 100% focused right now. They're trying to pick up the pieces right now. Like I said, they no longer got the power. They no longer got everything, all that power in their hands. So I think the Outrunners they're focused. They're on a roll right now. I think they take advantage of the Young Bucks situation. And as far as Bro Dito versus the Gates of Agony, this one is tough, man.
That's tough.
Listen,
our guys, Toa Khan.
Love the Gates of Agony and love Ricochet, but the team of Bandito and Brody, that's a tall order right there. I mean, oh goddamn. I love Gates, Rico. I love you guys, but sorry, man. I gotta go Bro Dito with this one.
Dito. Then that puts Outrunners versus Bro Ditos. Who you got in that?
Man, tough to call, but you know what? Like I said, I just said they're on the roll. They're on the roll right now. I think they're focused. I think this is their time where they finally get the big one. I'm going with the Outrunners to continue all the way to the finals. I'm
Outrunners
going
to the finals. And the
Outrunners
other
all the way.
side, Bang Bang Gang, FTR.
I'm going FTR, man. I think
FTR.
it is destined. I think it's
Mm.
destined for these two teams to meet again. FTR versus the Outrunners. FTR has won the past couple matches. You know, at All In, they won by cheating ways and nefarious ways. But I think Turbo and Truth, they will come through. They will finally get the big win. They will head to London to face the Hurt Syndicate for the AEW Tag Team titles.
That's going to be a damn good match. Predictions right there for that tag team tournament. Next up, we get the development of the newest female triangle faction. And triangle is just right because that's their name. The Triangle of Madness. Julia Hart, Tekla, Sky Blue. This is dangerous. The entrance looked menacing. The match was incredible. Of course, they get the win afterwards. Queen Aminata tried to come down, but Megan Bain, the goddess, was there. She's been tagging up with these ladies as well. That's a dangerous force. But your thoughts on the Triangle of Madness in AEW?
I love their look. I love their presence. I love their cohesion as a team. Like you said, they made light work in their match tonight. But to me, the bigger news is after the match. You got Queen coming out there trying to get her lick back against the trio. But like you said, Megan Bain takes her out. And
Too much.
This is, I think, what they're setting up right now. I hope I am right. All the players are right there. All the pieces are right there. The first ever women's blood and guts match. It has to happen. All the pieces are right there. You have your heel team right there, your 5 ladies, the Triangle of Madness with Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart, with Penelope Ford and Megan Bain right there. Other side, you got Queen Aminata, you got Ty J. You could have maybe Willow and Willow participate as well. With a couple, the pieces are right there to work with. I mean, like I said, the women have been carrying professional wrestling in 2025. I think it's time for them to break down a major barrier in AEW. You know, me and my brothers on the Group Chat Wrestling podcast, we talked about, hey, maybe doing 2 blood and guts matches. No. Let's just keep it to 1, keep it traditional. But this year, 2025, is the year of women's wrestling. Let's get it done. First ever women's blood and guts match. It's right there in front of you.
Definitely. I agree. Sign me up for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian defeat AR Fox and Angelico. But first off, let me just bring something to light. The kicking out of Christian Cage has truly opened up a door. Let's not forget who Kip Sabian is. Just him in the ring tonight. More ring time because these matches used to be Nick Wayne and Christian Cage tagging up. So it is good to see finally Kip Sabian, OG, getting some shine, but they get the win. He used the kill switch, Christian Cage's finishing move, to get the job done.
Clean.
Touche to you, Nick Wayne. Your thoughts on this one?
Before we even talk about the match, we got to talk about just the utter disrespect that AEW showed to our boy AR Fox and Helico, because we get Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian coming out, and who's in the ring already? AR Fox and Angelico are already in the ring. They got the jobber entrance. No music. They're already there. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? You got 2 Lucha Underground OGs right there, and AR Fox and Angelico. That's how you treating them?
Right.
Especially Angelico is, like you said with Kip Sabian, Angelico's a day 1 AEW guy himself.
Yep.
The disrespect. Tony, do better, man. What the fuck? God damn it. All right, but okay, on to the match. Listen, these four guys involved in this match, we knew what we were getting. Great tag team action. Like you said, Nick Wayne, he is on another level right now. His level of confidence is through the roof. And like I said, you just got to remember that this kid is only 20 years old. He doesn't even know how good he is yet. He hasn't even sniffed his prime yet. He is, like I said, the future is bright for AEW and Nick Wayne, with him as one of their young emerging stars. But like we always say about AR Fox, he always looks great. He always shows out. just hasn't gotten that big moment yet. But I'm hoping, praying that it's sooner rather than later. But it was not to be tonight, as Nick Wayne, like I said, hits a beautiful kill switch on Angelico, like just no wasted motion. Bang, 1, 2, 3. Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian pick up the victory, and like I said, the future is bright for the young Nick Wayne.
Definitely. I agree with you 1,000%. Nick Wayne, the whole package, everything that they are doing with him is just it's working. All he's got to do is just grow up, man, and look more menacing. But that'll come in time.
Like we all look like that when we were 20-year-old kids,
Right.
you know.
You're
I
right.
mean,
You're right.
you
You're
gotta grow into that man face, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly. Miguel's in the comments said all is needed is Harley Cameron and Jamie Hayter since Tekla attacked Hayter, talking
Oh
about
yeah.
the women's blood and guts match you were bringing up last segment.
Oh yeah. Like I said, and it's not even like both teams would be like jumbled up. It makes no sense. They all those 10 women have been like feuding with each other the past few months, and like I said, it looks like it's leading to that. I hope I'm right. You know, what a great way. Let's say, and I brought this up in my last recording on the Group Chat Wrestling podcast. You know when you should do the blood and guts match? November. What's in November? War Games, Survivor Series. You know when you do it a week or two before that on Dynamite. Basically, you go all out. You go balls to the wall. You do everything in the book, and basically you're giving a wink and a nod to the competition, saying, "Beat that."
That'd be a damn good idea.
That'd
be a good idea.
I know, because you look at like the next month you got Forbidden Door, the following month you got All Out, so you kind of book the next couple of months. I say, dude, you could push it a couple months down the line to November, like, dude, two War Games matches basically, and blood and guts. Like, why not? I think all the wrestling fans will love that.
And what do you think about this other comment by Miguel where he says, ironic that there's no New Japan tag teams or CMLL tag teams on the tournament?
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I mean, yeah, we could have done better in that aspect. Like, to be honest, I can't even like speak fully like 100% like on the tag team scene in both promotions. So I don't know what the standing is on their respective tag team divisions, but yeah, it would have been better if how do you say, this tournament did have like some inclusion on the CMLL and New Japan front as well.
Definitely. Now that leads us to the main event of the evening, where Athena defeated the highly impressive Alex Windsor. She is living up to the bill here. I'm enjoying her every single week. You told me don't be surprised if she win. I wasn't gonna go that far, but she held her own, and she showed true potential in this match that she ain't just Will Ospreay's lady. She's a professional goddamn wrestler. Your thoughts on this one?
Like I said at the start of the show, it was a very good show, but like I said, the women took a good show and I think made it a great show. You know, like I know I sound like a broken record, but year 2025 for whatever promotion you're watching, I think it's safe to say the ladies are carrying professional wrestling this year. They have been given the opportunities. They have ran with the ball and they have scored a touchdown over and over and over again. They, like I said, regardless of which promotion you're showing, they have showed that if you give them a chance, that if you give them the opportunity, not just to book them on the card or book them on the shows, but to put them in prime time in the main event, in the where the stars shine brightest, like they will come through and they will deliver. And my God, Windsor and Athena, they delivered tonight. I mean, Athena, she's the forever champion, the minion overlord. We know what to expect from her by now. But if this was your first time watching Alex Windsor in the ring for the first time, you saw like, ooh, she is a bruiser. She throws to knock your head off. Like, she does not throw pillow punches out there. No, she is throwing haymakers. And goddamn, there were a couple of times I thought she knocked Athena out cold. I mean, you know what? It was a struggle in the sense like they were both trying to get their stuff off. Like, some parts didn't look clean, but I like that. It's a struggle between two dominant forces going at it and trying to get the biggest prize at the time, which is the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. But unfortunately, Billy Stark's playing distraction on the outside cost Windsor a little bit, which gave Athena the chance to hit the O face for the 1, 2, 3 the forever champion retains. Chaos afterwards, where 2-on-1 against Windsor, but Toni Storm comes out to the save. Toni and Windsor standing strong. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a tag team match between all those four ladies probably next week.
I was just about to say it.
I mean, it's the old wrestling trope. You know how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, and I won't mind that one bit. But
not at all.
What a great way to end the show. I mean, it's arguably that Toni Storm, she's one of the best, not just women's, but best wrestlers in the world. That pop she gets, that reaction she gets, like she has the crowd in her hands, like whenever she's out there. Like I said, women's wrestling in 2025 is saving the day, in my opinion.
Definitely. Scale of 1 to 10. What you giving Collision tonight, bro?
Like I said, I mean, I grade Collision on a different scale because, I expect that Saturday Night Collision is the wrestling show. It's more in-ring focused. In-ring action is the priority, in my opinion. I'm going to give it like an 8.4 tonight. The action was good in some parts. It could have been a little better here and there, but it is what it is. I'd say a good 8.3, 8.4 score for me tonight.
So, yeah, I'm around that area. I'm a little lower. About an 8.1 for me. It was a solid show. Everything was good. It was good. Bees are good. Solid show, man. No complaints.
Bees are good. I didn't get a lot of them in high school, so I'll take them when I could get them.
Right. Now, you all know Bald Bro is an official member now of the Holy Shhh podcast, and things is running great. We're better than ever, but never forget about Group Chat Wrestling, Bald Bro's second home. Tell them what's going on over there, Bro.
Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at GW Podcast UK. Shout out to a whole bunch of my co-hosts in the past couple of days. They've been to Rev Pro, to TNT shows out there. I mean, if you have not checked out the latest Rev Pro show a couple of nights ago, Mercedes was on the card. You had Mercedes versus Sapphire Reed. If you please go out of your way to check out that match. Sapphire Reed is an amazing talent on the UK indie scene, and she gave Mercedes a hell of a run for her money that night. But Mercedes did prevail in the end to retain the Rev Pro Women's World Championship. I mean, amazing show from all accounts. But like I said, check that out when you can, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, GW Podcast UK, and you can follow us. Watch our episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all podcast platforms. We upload about 3 to 5 clips for every episode every week.
And here on the Holy Shhh podcast, it's business as usual. Tomorrow, we got a special guest interview with the man, the myth, the legend, the host of Hear These Thoughts, some of the best WWE live reactions you'll see on YouTube and TikTok. Make sure you guys tune into that. That's going to be a great one. And this Thursday, stay tuned for a very special Hulk Hogan, what do you want to call it? Debate, council, just a lot of talk about the situation. This is no bias show. I'm not here to praise them. I'm not here to hate them. I'm here to have a discussion about us as human beings, how we're handling it, giving information so people who aren't aware of what Hogan did, they are aware. It's just going to be real informative and positive, not a negative bashing, not a praising. It's just information. Sometimes that's needed in a situation to figure out which way to lean if you're undecided. And that's what we're here for, man. You can choose whatever you want about the situation. Think however you want. Just know everything before you do that. Only the people who know it all have the right to, like Bald Bro. He's been screaming, fuck Hogan forever. But he knows the facts and he has the right to.
I mean, you know what? Like, yeah, it's fuck Hogan, but what I'm saying is all factual. This isn't like me, off the top of my head, my feelings and anything like that. Like when I bring up the union busting, that's true.
That happened.
I mean, Hogan,
he admitted it. There's video of it.
This video, and like I said, his lawyer, Ventura, sent his lawyer to ask Vince, like, how did you find out about his attempt to unionize? He said Hogan ratted him out. That's a fact. I mean, when we talk about his son's car accident, his best friend, and Hogan fearing that his family be reincarnated as a black family. That is true. That is on audio. Like,
We're going to talk about it all. Don't
yeah,
give
yeah.
it all.
Talk about, oh, no, yeah,
This
trust
Thursday.
that's just an appetizer. Like,
And,
trust me,
we
it's
just going to
more-
talk about it. It's
Yeah,
open
yeah.
discussion. You will
yeah.
not be upset if you are on either side of the fence when you watch this special this Thursday, 8 p.m. exclusively on YouTube. But till then, it's been your boy, AB from DET.
That Bald Bro from the NYC.
And you guys have been tuning in to the AEW Collision post show with the Holy Shhh podcast.